this recipe, you will need 1 cup of milk, half a cup of sugar, 5 teaspoons of baking powder, 3 cups of flour, 3/4 of a cup of butter that is cold and cut into cubes, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 egg. Combine all the dry ingredients in one bowl, that being the salt, baking powder, and sugar. Next, mix your wet ingredients, the milk and the egg, and beat them together with a fork. Next, you're going to add your cubes of butter to your dry mixture that we made earlier. To combine these, you're just going to use your hands and squish the butter and the flour together. It's kind of difficult, but just don't be scared to really get in there and mix them together. Once your butter is incorporated, meaning that there aren't any big chunks left, and if you hold it into a ball, it sort of holds itself together and then crumbles, that's the point when you can go ahead and add your wet mixture. So just pour it in and mix it together. So when it's all incorporated into one big ball, you can just go ahead and remove it from the bowl and just make sure that it's really holding together. Spread it out. So you just want to keep flattening it until it's about 3/4 of an inch thick. You don't want to work it too much because there is cold butter in there and you don't want that butter to warm up. Okay, so once it's about 3/4 of an inch thick, you can grab a cookie cutter, or like we're using, a wine glass works just as well, and you're just going to firmly press it into the dough and remove it, and you have yourself a scone. Just place those on a baking sheet and keep on going around the dough as close together as possible without overlapping, obviously. Once you've cut out your first scones, you're just gonna grab the dough, re-knead it a bit until it forms a ball, really as little as you possibly can, still making a ball because you don't, once again, you don't want to overwork that butter. And then you're just going to repeat the same thing, flatten it out. So once you have your beautiful scones ready, you can just go ahead and bake them in your preheated oven at 400 degrees. Set a timer for 15 minutes.